1 year, and the Federal Reserve is turning the dollar into trash and going to digital currency. I'm hearing this from many inside sources, 12 months or less. That means, how will you prepare? How are you going to take advantage of this opportunity in this downturn? Well, commercial real estate is a fantastic way. Of course, you all know that. Buying businesses is going to be another one. And getting your finances in order quick as can be. That means credit repair, getting credit lines, getting funding, getting things going. You have your top retail lenders and a lot of the retail malls all going bankrupt. Well, not all the top ones, but a lot of top ones going bankrupt, from AMC, Barnes and Noble, Bed Bath and Beyond, Joanne, and a lot of other ones that are very popular, which means that even Dollar General store and several of them are pulling back. Kohl's, The Gap, Rite Aid, Mattress Firm, things like that. Party City, these are in like most of your big malls. It's a great opportunity to get into buying them. If you haven't hired me for commercial real estate, you would definitely want to do that, because I get to the point of what it is that matters on making the most money fastest and getting in it, managing it the right way, and setting your exit strategy or maintaining your portfolio and continually receiving the money every month and building your wealth. Other people talk about the general information on this and that of stuff that doesn't really matter. Any general info off the internet, who cares? It's not about how building wealth, and they're just going at consumer levels. I'm giving you information like when you're managing the retail properties, that in contract you have a right and a way to confirm monthly verification on the income that's coming in on the properties, and it's a violation of the contract if their income drops. So you can kick them out before they sit there for 5, 6 months or a year and don't make any payments. As well as, I'm going to train you to where you're going to have a backup tenant as well. And on top of that, the way I strategize and things and plan malls and things, I never have this problem with my clients, because we always know ahead of time the right selection and who to put in where and all this kind of stuff, and avoid all these things. But all your normal malls do so many massive mistakes, and even people that are buying them in commercial real estate buy malls and stuff, and they repeat the same mistakes they don't even know, because they buy at consumer level. So when you know this knowledge and you have the ability to do this, you're going to make tons of money, especially in apartments as well. I mean, a lot of retailers are going bankrupt and in default, and same with tons of apartment loans are in default as well. And some of your hotels and motels, they are also going into default. I mean, there's like Hampton Inns, Hilton College Station. I mean, these are several ones across the country. Staybridge Suites, Dallas Fort Worth, Stowe Falls. I mean, like, you could look up all these places and see. And even like Los Angeles has a high number of apartments in default. Then you've got Houston is pretty high. Dallas isn't too bad. Chicago's pretty high. But there's opportunities everywhere. I mean, you can strategically go find the distressed properties and make easily 4 or 5 or 6 times your money return on your money, or find the normal ones. And the way I train you guys is going to be like at least double to triple your return on your money. Where your normal investor, person buying commercial real estate, apartments, malls, whatever, their return on the money is maybe 20% return on the money. I'm talking about double, quadruple, double or triple the value of the whole entire property. My cash on cash is super low, and my internal rate of return on my returns on all my investments that I set people up on are the highest there is on anybody in the commercial real estate industry, because everybody else is doing consumer level business and they're training consumer level, and they do video after video after video of stuff that you can get out of any general textbook or any finance course or anywhere, and it's the general monotonous economics that doesn't matter for building wealth or creating success. You want to get into real success and learn how to build it the right way, you want to go through my training. My training is great. I teach you with videos. I teach you all the language, what works, the secrets, the lies, the game, and how it is played. Commercial real estate is like the car industry times 10. It's poker. And I give you the way things are really ran and the way big business is done and how you really make the money. Other people don't even know this, and they teach such intricate amount of general crap that doesn't matter. It's like you're repeating 1 through 1 to 8th grade all over again in your life for 8 years, learning the basic stuff that I can teach you what matters and get you the most money fast, and teach the later boring stuff and what really matters after that. And most of that stuff is crap you don't even care about and don't even need to know. And when I teach you to look at a mall, like I said earlier, you're going to have, just from the fact of the second about the managing it, all of your tenants, you know, recording and making them document their income every single month, putting it in the contract, and being able to spot things ahead of time, but it's set up differently. Everything about the way I do things is totally different than everybody else. You don't want to have, you don't want to get into commercial real estate and then like just go off the same ridiculous information that everybody else is going off of, because it's not going to get you ahead of the game. Anybody can tell you they know how to do commercial real estate when they say go get money for your down payment, go get a money from people you know, or set up a syndicate or do all these other things. That's basic, basic knowledge. I mean, that's not teaching anything. That's not even giving anybody, a step up against the competition. I'm teaching you how to blow out the competition and how to go from there. So as well as this applies to buying businesses. I mean, like right now you could buy tons of businesses. You can look at LoopNet, BizQuest, Business Buy Sell. I mean, they're all over the place. Well, right now is a critical time because there's only 1 year left before, like, the Fed changes the dollar. And when the dollar drops, all these properties and all these assets are going to go up, as you know, common sense, it's going to go right up. But if you're not prepared, you're going to be stuck behind and go from middle class to below poverty because you haven't prepared for it and your money is not caught up. So now would be a good time to get into credit repair or get your corporate funding or get everything you want. And if you get into corporate funding right now, or personal funding, even if you didn't buy commercial real estate or you didn't buy a business, and I could help you with that, buying the business. If you're not into that, now would be a good time. You could get into buying silver or gold. Even if you did, the worst case scenario and you just were dumb and you bought silver and gold, you're going to come out ahead. I mean, even by the end of the year, right now the spot price of silver is like $23 an ounce. I mean, by the end of the year it's probably 30, and then when I can't say if because we already know when everything changes to digital, they're predicting it could go up to double or even more. But I mean, or uncharted, because this really has never happened. So this is the time you want to get into it. And right now, if you've had any trouble buying, actually getting things off the ground or getting your businesses going or having problems making money, then you would want to look at, like, if you're under attack by spiritual warfare, which you probably are, because everybody is right now, just because you have every combination of everything against you, from the stuff in your food, the weather, and the chemtrails, and them changing the climate because they're spraying the sulfur and the barium and aluminum and all these oxides and these cancer-causing depopulation microorganisms and nanoparticles in the sky every single day. So you're breathing it, you're eating it, and you're looking at it on the internet, the witchcraft and all these things that are causing you and blocking you from getting success or productivity. And if you're talking to any girls or any persons that are or dealing with a lot of news, the Jezebel spirit, which definitely takes away your money and takes away every bit of success, and you're having a setback, mental blocks, you're not creative, and you're not making any money, well, that's all spiritual warfare, and you'd be wanting to get into looking at spiritual warfare prayers and breaking breaking any bonds that are or taking blessings or weapons formed against you. And if you're talking to the wrong girls, you know, the Jezebel spirit or Jezebel or the wayward woman, it even says in the Bible, her hands are like chains, and her heart is a snare. More like her heart is more like a blender. So you get the wrong guy, wrong girl, and you're opened up to all kinds of curses and hindrances from success on anything. So you want to focus on solving that problem, getting your mind on buying commercial real estate or buying businesses or buying silver or gold, getting your credit in order, or getting corporate credit or personal funding, and getting things on track, because there's really 12 months to get things going and make things happen. So start working on it double time. If you need any help or anything from credit repair to corporate credit or personal funding or whatever, commercial real estate, give me a call. My number is 312-473-4163. Thanks.
Power, realize your power, finding out myself, power, realize your power, finding out myself. Go where you wanna go, do what you're gonna do what you wanna do, go where you wanna go. Get on with it, come on, get on with it, come on, get on with it, come on, get on with it. It's what I say, what I say. Listen what I say, listen what I say, listen what I say, what I say. Get on with it, come on, get on with it. I go left, you go right, lift it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, lift it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, lift it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you're gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. Baby, you gonna be mine. Baby, you looking so fine. I go left, you go right, lift it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, lift it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, lift it up, dance all night. Go right, get it up, dance on, get on top now, get on top, realize your power, finding out myself, finding out myself. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. I go left, you go right, live it up, dance all night. Power, realize your power, finding out myself, finding out myself. Power, realize your power, finding out myself, finding out myself.